Okay, this is Kimi again, and we're going to do a quick video on how to join a rapid response team fleet as well as a home defense fleet. We're also going to show you how to adjust the overview settings so that way you are not going to shoot friendly logistics that are trying to repair your ship while you are taking damage. First things first, we'd like you all to hit the escape button in your game client and turn off your auto target. Your auto target back. Need to set this at 0. This is critical when in a fleet, and the reason is that logistics will lock you up, and when they lock you up they're trying to repair you. If you have it turned on to 1, you're going to auto target them back and possibly shoot them. Accidents happen. Let's minimize the amount of accidents by turning it off. Once you've done that, click on the fleet. The default settings is view as flat plane. This is how they normally would look if you've never joined the fleet or adjusted the settings. So let's go ahead and view as hierarchy. It makes it easier for you to view wing commander and squad commander. Also, it's important that you have your broadcast icons readily available. These icons are important because they are going to tell the fleet what you require. So now that we have the history tab active, we're going to left click on this little icon up here, hit broadcast settings, and here we can turn on or off what is broadcasted into this window. If your role in fleet, you bring a fast tackle, you do not need to see that someone needs a capacitor, needs shields, or needs armor. That is logistics role. If you are logistics, you do not need to see what is being targeted. You can if you want, but it will make it less intrusive if you uncheck that for logistics. So, what we need to do then is needs armor, uncheck it, needs capacitor, uncheck it, and needs shields, uncheck it for DPS, fast tackle, or any kind of support role except for logistics. Logistics will have these obviously turned on. The rest of these you can leave on. Some people turn them off. It's a personal preference, but I do recommend in IRC fleets that we always have align to, warp to, and travel to turned on. That way the FC can broadcast where to go to. Or if you need to, you can broadcast that as well to help the FC as being an XO. So you can right click on a particular gate and say align to. Here the broadcast shows up and also the text. Now if you are in battle and you start to get yellow boxed by various reds in your overview, it is important that you click either needs shields or armor depending upon the fleet's logistics, whatever's on the field. That will give you time to align out to either celestial or some other object, and if you're taking too much damage that the logistics cannot rep you, you have the ability to warp off field. And the reason why is that you're minimizing your ability to die. Now, it's not recommended to warp off field if you have a big tank. Obviously that's a completely different video altogether, but just for the tutorial purposes of this video, we just want to focus on making sure that you understand that these icons are critical to your role in the fleet. So if you broadcast that you need shields and your shields are back at 100%, it is very important you click broadcast is in position at. This tells the logistics that you are completely repaired and you no longer need their support. Only click it one time. You do not need to spam click it, as well as if you are getting shot at and you click needs armor or shield, you do not need to sit there and spam click it. All that's going to do is piss off the logistics and they will no longer rep you. Okay, so now that we have our broadcast window set up, if the FC was to broadcast a target, it will show up here specifically for you to target. You can then either control click here or you can control click here. Obviously I cannot target a customs office, but if I had the ability to, control clicking here will let me target that particular target and then obviously shoot and do whatever is necessary in fleet. So if you saw that Kimi was in position at there, obviously our overview, our broadcast settings need to be adjusted one more time. I need to turn this off. There we go. Now, when I ask for shields, and I am fully repaired back to 100%, I can broadcast that I am in position, I have full shields, and now logistics can move on to the next person and repairing them.